Alright, we're here at the Bridge of the Gods now. So, this is the area that the creation story for Mount Hood, Mount Adams, and Mount St. Helens all comes from. There used to be this land bridge, as the Mandan Indian legend has it, that would go right across the river here from Washington, which is over on the other side, over to Oregon. And there was this old lady, this elderly lady, that lived on the land bridge, and in the middle of the land bridge was a fire, and it was her job to keep that fire going strong. And so a chief from a surrounding tribe had the power to give everlasting life, and he gave her that life. So basically, she was never going to die, and she was an old lady, and she was kind of looking forward to dying. And so she had this everlasting life, and she said, "This is, she wasn't too excited about it." So he said, "All right, I'll let you have one wish." And her wish was to be beautiful. So he made her beautiful. And so this beautiful old woman was up on this bridge, and the legend of her beauty went north to the Yakima tribe and the Nez Perce, and then it also went south to the Multnomah. And there were two warriors that came, one from the south and one from the north, that came to court her. And the one from the south was named Wais, and the one from the north was named Klickitat. They came out to the middle, and they had a lot of fights. And in their fights, they burnt down forests, they burnt down villages, they terrorized the land, and the chief was so upset with their actions that he cast them as the mountains as we now know of as Mount Hood and Mount Adams. So Mount Adams is Klickitat, and if you see Mount Adams, it's kind of like overhanging, because the character of Klickitat, the legend of Klickitat, was that he was a fiery one, but he was also very, very emotional. So he's hanging in sorrow. So Mount Adams is always hanging in sorrow. Mount Hood is strong, and it's very, very tall, very proud. So that would be the warrior from the Multnomah village known as Wais. So Wais is the name for Mount Hood. And then the woman who was very beautiful was Mount St. Helens. And Mount St. Helens, up until the 1982 eruption, was very, very symmetrical and beautiful. So that's the legend and the creation story of the three mountains of this area. And it all starts right here at the Bridge of the Gods. Keep it. Alright, we're here at Mount Hood. We're going to do some snowboarding today. So we're up at one of the resorts. There's 3 resorts up on Mount Hood in the middle of a national forest, basically. There's Ski Bowl, which is the largest night skiing area in the United States. There's also Timberline, which was part of the New Deal, part of the new project there, building up that resort up there. It's also in the Shining. And then today we're going to be going to be snowboarding down Mount Hood Meadows, which is affectionately known as Shreddos. So let's do this. Let's go board.
There she goes again, the dopest Ethiopian. And now the world around me begins moving in slow motion whenever she happens to walk by. Why does the apple of my eye overlook and disregard my feelings, no matter how much I try? Wait, no, I did not really pursue my little princess with persistence. And I was so low-key that she was unaware of my existence. From a distance I desired her, secretly admired her, wired her a letter together. And it went, my dear, my dear, my dear, you do not know me, but I know you very well. Now let me tell you about the feelings I did for you when I try or make some sort of attempt. I simp, damn, I wish I wasn't such a wimp. Cause then it would let you know that I love you so. And if I was your man, then I would be true. The only lying I would do is in the bed with you. But I thought it's still the one who loves you dearly. He has loved me tender, but the letter came back 2 days later. We turned to city.